Pickle Express.
Pickle Express. Oh my god, it was also my best Filipino food. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome back to my channel. Once again, welcome back. My name is Happiness Edna Tony Bombs, and welcome to another interview. Okay, so as you can see, we have a visitor or a guest with us today. So tell us, what is your name?
Yeah, okay. My name is Obadiah Phillips.
And
and what?
okay, just give us a short introduction about yourself.
Okay, once again, my name is Obadiah Phillips, and some people call me Obad,
Or Chef Obad,
Chef Obad,
or Chef Philip.
or the reality chef.
O'Shea.
Yeah, what is it again? Okay, I'm currently studying music.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm currently in the Philippines,
Obviously, it's clear. Alright, so yes, so welcome to our channel. Welcome.
Thank
You
you
can
very
call
much.
him Chef Obad or the royalty chef. Alright, so for today's interview, alright, so I'll be asking Philip questions about his experiences here in the Philippines, how he got to know about the Philippines, and so many other good things that you should know about him. Alright, so if you want to know what they are, then you have to keep watching this. Right, so tell us, how did you get to know about Philippines?
Okay, I never knew any country, or I never heard about any country called Philippines, though. Not until 2016.
Okay.
Early 2016, actually. So my mom took me to a church, kind of. It's my church, anyways, but it's kind of a program.
Yeah.
Then I met the pastor, and then the pastor then introduced the Philippines.
Okay.
So my mom, so I was like, my mom was like, really, there's even a country called the Philippines. So yeah, that was the very first time I heard about the country called the Philippines.
Okay. So after you heard about the country called Philippines, so how did you then get to know here to the point that you chose to study here?
Okay, yeah. It was at the point where the man was introducing the country.
Is the man a Filipino?
No. It's a Nigerian pastor.
So he's been here before?
No. I think he's like an agent.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think he's. I'm not very sure, but I think it's like an agent. He takes people to different countries.
Yeah. Okay.
Studies
Understand.
and
Yeah.
all those
Yeah.
things. So then he suggested the Philippines. Maybe I could go there to study, something like that. Pharmacy to be precise, anyways.
Yeah.
So, but then I think few months after the introduction, talking about the Philippines, then I moved to the Philippines. Like short period of time, within 3 months.
Yeah, within 3
Yeah, I
months.
moved. Yeah.
And then you decided that you wanted to come over to
I was in the Philippines within 3 months. From the point when he talked about the Philippines, then within 3 months, just a 3-month gap.
You came here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you came here with the intention to study.
Yeah.
So you were not schooling in any university back then in
No,
Nigeria?
I was studying at the Polytechnic of Ibadan. Polytechnic of Ibadan, yeah. Yeah, studying geology. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you decided that okay, you wanted to... Wait, why did you stop studying the geology?
Whoa. That's a huge story, actually. Yeah. So I was studying geology, like I said, in Polytechnic of Ibadan. Then there was something that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually made me leave Polytechnic of Ibadan. I don't think I really want to dive into that story.
Yeah, you don't need to.
But then it was a very serious issue then.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I was in Ibadan for like 3 years, more than 3 years studying, because I was taking part-time. It was not a full-time course. So it was a 3-year course. So I was there for like 3 years, like that, before I finally left.
Okay.
So I didn't finish at that school.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
did
just
not
moved
finish.
in
I
here.
just moved in school.
Okay. So what year was that when you moved into the Philippines?
I moved into the Philippines 2016.
That means you're already 5 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So when you moved into the Philippines, what was your first impression about the Philippines?
Let me first start with my impression before I left Nigeria to the Philippines.
Okay, what was your impression?
I actually started. I went online. I started
Searching.
looking and then searching for. I started seeing jeepney and all of those things. Okay, and let's just say it's like a fun car.
Okay. Okay.
You understand all this kind of fun
Okay,
car?
yeah, I get it.
Like it's like a fun car, but then I think I knew a guy like that who has friends from the Philippines. I mean, there are a lot of Filipinos in Nigeria, I mean,
Yeah.
especially in Ibadan.
Yeah.
I know a few of them, but we're not friends though. So we were like, Philippines is a very poor country, oh. It's a very poor country. But me now, I don't care anything they are saying because me at that point I want to leave. Yes.
Yeah.
But then when I got to the Philippines, the airport, me now, I knew the Philippines was not that. I mean, it was not developed, and it was not really. I know there's this expectation about the abroad, but the Philippines is not there. Yeah, but then I was just in between that. Well, these people can be saying nonsense, but then
yeah, okay here.
Yeah, so but when I dropped at Manila, oh my God, I cannot cry. I cannot cry because then it's just better. It's better than home. Yes.
Like you were happy.
Yes, I was happy, and well, my expectations were really stacked. Like,
Okay. All right. So tell me, what are the culture shocks you've experienced since 2016 up until now 2021 as a foreigner here in the Philippines?
Culture shocks. Okay.
Yeah.
I think one basic thing is tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yes. I mean, in the Philippines, because I was so surprised. I mean, literally, like every single Filipino has a tattoo.
Yeah,
on their body. So I was so curious when I asked Filipino friends, which school and church, and they were like, it's part of their culture. Really, like, what's the culture part of you holding your body? Then I remember even back then, Nigeria, olden days then, our mothers, I mean,
use that as shoe.
Yeah, like even my mom asked that. It's not like a tattoo kind of a thing. It's just like an identity.
And it's green color.
Yeah, but the Filipinos, I mean, they literally put it. I mean, like, and because I know back home you can't try that nonsense.
Yeah, I can relate actually because back home in Nigeria, like, it's very rare to see someone with tattoo. Like, just like it's very rare to see a gay.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of people that are.
Yeah, but then it's not that obvious like it is here. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I agree with that being a big culture.
Or let's say it's not that acceptable in Nigeria than it is acceptable here.
Yeah, because of the biblical aspect and all that. Okay, so what other culture shock have you had or experienced?
Another culture shock is, I think their dressing.
Okay.
The dressing also was one of the very first issue I had when I came. Yeah, because I wasn't so much comfortable because looking at where I was coming from.
Yeah.
Are you mad? You cannot dress like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, if you dress like that, if your mom is not talking, the street.
Yeah, the street is actually talking.
You understand? They will call you to order. But then I was like, okay. But then I'm this type. I'm a very curious type. Anyways, I would ask you like, like, why you guys, like, you guys have good dresses and all of those things, but they're like, no, it's just to show our freshness, how fresh our leg is. I was like, okay, are you like to show how fresh your leg is. I got to a point then. I just noticed that okay, I think this thing is just part of them because there was even a time I saw a very old woman wearing a bomb shot. It's like,
yeah, in Nigeria,
I was like, Mama, you should be tying wrapper by now. And she was so comfortable, and you see like that, they would just. So I feel like even though the youth or the younger ones should be corrected, I mean the other ones are doing it, so they have every reason.
Correct anybody. Yeah. Actually, I can also relate again with just one of the dressing part. Because it was a big culture shock for me because I remember when I went to the mall and then I saw people wearing short. And then in Nigeria, like, the bomb shot is very, like, before you even wear bomb shot out, why would you even wear bomb shot outside? Like, even if you're going to wear like the short, it's going to be inside your house. I don't know about other families though, but for mine, it's going to be like inside your house, like inside the house and all. And when I went to the mall, I saw people wearing short, I'm like, what are you doing in all this stuff? So it was just so unbelievable. So yeah, I agree with that being a big culture shock. Yeah. So what about in terms of seeing cats, like animals like cats, so many cats and all that?
Yeah, like to be honest, at first I had issues with that though.
Not really an issue though, but I was shocked. Not really an issue,
I had
but I was
issues with
shocked.
it because me, I'm a Yoruba guy, so the people that are watching they will understand. You cannot have cat around because literally that's a meaning.
Yeah, actually.
So, but then I mean, cat is just everywhere. Everywhere. Like I was even shocked to a point that my classmates started bringing cats to class. Bro, are we safe? You know, but then it was just something I just unconsciously get used to it.
Exactly.
Now when I even see a cat now, I most likely want to give a cat
exactly, or just thought, because in Nigeria, like for those who are not Nigerians and they're actually in Nigeria, okay, we see cats like a swan in like beaches. You get, so most Nigerians are really scared of cats. Me in particular, I was so scared of cats, especially the black ones, and they have the black ones a lot in the Philippines. So I remember the house we actually stayed in. This landlord had so many cats, like so many, and the person was so scared. They started running, and when they cry, you know. So I was so scared of cats when I first came. But right now, like my neighbor has a cat. She has like 3 cats actually. Like, I play with them, I touch them. Like these are just animals, okay? They have nothing.
But I'm still thinking of when I'll go back to Nigeria and you know.
When you go back to Nigeria. So, I don't know. I
trust
really.
My mom. We'll do 3 days.
I don't
first.
Because most of the cats in Nigeria, what we grew up believing, they are a swan, okay? So, but yeah, it's all good. So, what other culture shock have you had?
I think their food was another major thing.
Okay.
Yeah, their food was really. It took a while before I can start eating their food. I think I started eating their food very well because, I mean, when I started cooking, or let's say when I started this chef of eating culinary art, then I started trying different foods. But I remember one time, I think it was a school medicine college yearly party or something. I don't remember. I'm a very close friend. We went for the party, and this is my friend actually has been in the Philippines for a while. Let's say 2-3 years. So me, I'm just arriving. So we serve ourselves. So this guy was just serving everything. I mean, now this is a Nigerian guy, so of course he's serving it. Anything he's taking, I'm taking too.
Okay, because you feel like you would like.
He's safe now. Oh my God, bro.
Well done.
After I finished that food that night, this was no joke now. Ambulance need to come and rush me to the hospital. I'm very serious. Like, I had serious stomach pain. Like,
but did you like what you were eating? Did you enjoy?
They were very delicious, though, to be honest.
But just like you took different things.
Yeah. So far, I think Filipinos food are not that much. There's no much difference to that of the Nigerian food. You understand?
I think,
there's not much difference.
The spiciness.
Except of the spiciness and maybe adding of sugar, a lot. But talking about how colorful it is, the method of preparing the food and all of those things, they are very similar. But then, and this white rice, adding white rice to every single thing. Okay. I think that's another story for another day. Because without white rice, I'm not sure if Filipino would really enjoy that. They call it snack. Yeah,
because it has to be right. Just like me right now, I've gotten so used to eating rice that if I don't eat rice a day, it's just like I haven't eaten anything. Even if I eat spag, like it's just like I'm still empty. I haven't eaten well.
Yeah.
So that's
rice, white rice. I got tired of white rice. When I came, I ate bread like a thief. Oh my Jesus! I ate bread like it got to a point when I see bread, I would definitely get irritated because
exactly.
Yeah. Because then when you came, it's really white rice, and when I came there, I went to Chowking. Is it Chowking? Yeah, that's why. Up to tomorrow,
I think that's why you don't like Chowking.
Yes. Up to tomorrow, I don't like Chowking because the way they served it, I was like, okay,
This looks like something that from home.
But yeah, but then when I started eating it, I said, okay, this is not really looking like home at all.
But I love Chowking though. I love the laureate, the chicken laureate.
The food is good, but
Yeah, like I understand too. Like for example, in my case, I'm still adapting to Filipino food. What's the best Filipino food? Do you even have best food?
Yes, of course I do.
What's the best food?
It's called
It's called what? You don't know.
I know it now. Pickle Express.
Pickle Express. Oh my god, it was also my best Filipino food. I'll say it a lot on this channel.
Pickle Express is my best.
Pickle Express is one of my best Filipino food.
No, I mean I have one.
But that's one of my best Filipino food because I love chicken curry. I love menudo. I love.
I'm very so careful about this because but that Pickle Express, my neighbor gave that to me.
Yeah.
It's like I know you like spice. No, I actually did that food first.
Yeah.
She gave me Pickle. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Pickle Express is.
I finished Pickle Express without drinking water.
And when it's hot.
Yeah.
When it's hot price. Oh my god,
it's very delicious.
Really good.
I love Pickle Express a lot.
Yeah, I love Pickle Express.
Very delicious.
I love Pickle Express. It's really delicious. Okay.